It's Cowboys versus 49ers this week, and our Niners channel here at Chat Sports had more subscribers this week than our Cowboys one. That's disappointing, and I think doesn't bode well for the outcome of Sunday's game. Let's get that changed. Let's have you guys subscribe to the Cowboys Report, the #1 YouTube channel out there for the best Cowboys coverage. So if you haven't already and you want free videos every single day, hit that big red button and subscribe. Let's dive into some Cowboys news as the Cowboys get ready to take on the aforementioned 49ers, and it's pretty positive on today's show. Let's begin with the one that I told you guys about. Will McClay, he's not going anywhere. I know Vikings fans and Giants fans are like, oh, we're going to hire Will McClay. Yeah, not happening. McClay agreed to an extension today with the Dallas Cowboys. He's been with Dallas since 2009. He gets to continue to stick around in the VP of Player Personnel role he has held since 2018. Simply put, this was never really in doubt. Will McClay is damn good at his job. He has been a fantastic asset, and I think the most valuable member of the entire front office, more valuable than the Joneses, for example, and he loves it here in Dallas. He's from Houston, declined an interview request all those years ago. There are always claims of, we want a real GM in Dallas. This is your real general manager. McClay wields that type of influence. He manages and interacts and works with everybody oh so well. He's a big deal as it relates to this Cowboys organization. Having him sticking around as expected is very good for the organization, and he certainly gets paid like it from Jerry Jones. He's making top-end GM money and probably making a little bit more even now. We're going to spend the rest of today's video focused on the Cowboys-Niners with some injury notes and players returning we'll get to. But I want you guys to predict the score for me of the Cowboys and the 49ers. If you're not picking the Cowboys, well then watch till the end, because I'm going to have to call you guys out. Good news first, though. Jayron Kearse is back. He has been activated from the team's COVID-19 list today. He gets 1 day, by the way, as a 53-man roster exception. The expectation, meanwhile, is that Kearse will be able to play, and that's a really big deal. The Cowboys need Kearse out there. He has been awesome this season in Dallas. Went from being a guy that, I don't know if anybody wants him, to balling out. Cut by the Lions last year to 101 tackles, 9 TFLs, 10 PBUs, 2 interceptions. He will be counted on heavily at the safety position as safety number 1, and I think will draw a lot of George Kittle. By no means an easy matchup, but I think Kearse can handle himself better than we all would have thought entering the season. So will Kearse play against the 49ers? I think yes. We'll see how practice Thursday and Friday and Saturday kind of sort of go as well. Get those votes in for me. Y for yes or N for no. This is the pinned comment on today's video. So if the ad break comes here on YouTube, take advantage of it. Head down there and type your Y's to speak some positivity into the universe. Now, with the return of Jayron Kearse, the Cowboys have 54 players on the active roster, which means tomorrow somebody got to go. I think there are 5 names to keep an eye out for as the Cowboys juggle their roster. Here are the 5 in no particular order. Simi Fehoko, the wide receiver, Quinton Bohanna, the defensive tackle, did not play against Philly. They've been inactive mostly all year for Fehoko, by the way. Those are names to watch. Now, you don't want to risk cutting them and having a team sign them through waivers, so maybe that's not the route you're going to go if you're the Cowboys. Watch out for one of these 3 names, Israel Mukuamu, Francis Bernard, and Sean McKeon. Now, Mukuamu, Bernard, and McKeon are all on the injury report this week. They were limited, as we'll get into more in depth momentarily, at this week's practice. You could IR stash them. Blake Jarwin's back at tight end. You're pretty thin, though, at linebacker if you're Bernard. And Mukuamu hasn't been playing this year. He's been in a healthy scratch in almost all of the games. It's like, I think just a handful of snaps, if that. So watch out for one of those 5 guys being cut or placed on IR and just stashing them to keep them on the roster for next year. So who would you guys cut if anyone. Now, you could also mention IR Stash as part of this if you want. Sound off for me in the comments section. Today's show is powered by our sportsbook partner, BetUS. Head over to chatsports.com/bet and use the promo code you guys see on screen. That is Cowboys125. It's a 125% deposit bonus. And since it's playoff time, we're bringing back the jersey deal as well. 2 are available, plenty of sizes, of course. Dak Prescott, the Navy, Ezekiel Elliott in the color rush. Email us jersey@chatsports.com if you guys want in on this deal. Here's what we'll need. Step number 1, please, please, please follow it to the letter. $100 down at chatsports.com/bet by using promo code Cowboys125. If you don't do that, it's going to be an issue for us. Get a 125% deposit bonus when you do that. Then email us jersey@chatsports.com. We'll give you a whole list of all the information that we need from your BetUS account number, your shipping address, etc. All that stuff. We'll email you right back. So hook us up. Chatsports.com/bet, promo code Cowboys125. Let's hit the Cowboys injury report now. 8 players, I'm kind of cheating by adding Jayron Kearse, but still on the list this week. Francis Bernard, Sean McKeon, Israel Mukuamu, we just mentioned them earlier. Limited backup role players, a chance they could go on IR, even though they would be able to play if they needed to. Jayron Kearse is for Wednesday, by the way, of course, did not participate due to COVID. Keanu, Neal, Tyron Smith, the 2 big names on here who were limited. I'll remind everybody that limited on Wednesday almost always means you play on Sunday. Tony Pollard was full. Nahshon Wright did not participate due to personal reasons. He was back today, though, and we'll explain why in a little bit. First, Tyron Smith. He missed last week with COVID, now has that ankle knee issue per that injury report. Mike McCarthy, though, says he thinks Tyron Smith will play. I think Smith is going to be battling through some pain the rest of the postseason. Not ideal for your left tackle, but even out there at 80%, which I think he's higher than at the current moment, that's still somebody you want out there. Keanu Neal was not on, or was injured in the Week 18 game against Philly. Limited on Wednesday with what is now being called a chest/an elbow injury. Was first called, I think, called a shoulder elbow injury and then an arm. So now we know chest, elbow. So I would assume this, general area, whatever. Limited, I think he'll be good to go. And the Cowboys will need their linebackers to step up against a potent Niners rushing attack. Nahshon Wright missed Wednesday's practice for a pretty awesome reason. Wright had a baby girl that day. That's why he was not at practice. So everyone type in congrats for Wright. What a week for him, by the way. Gets an NFL start against Philadelphia, plays pretty well, then gets to have a girl welcome into the world. That's pretty fun. Not on the injury report, and this is the really good news, by the way, Ezekiel Elliott, Neville Gallimore, Randy Gregory, Trevon Diggs. Elliott has been battling that knee issue all year. He's fine. Neville Gallimore suffered an injury late against Philadelphia. Guess he's good to go. No issues from that perspective with him being out there and being free to play. Randy Gregory was limping around, only played 10 snaps, not even on the injury report. So you feel good there. And Trevon Diggs missed the game due to illness, was non-COVID related. Cowboys sat him because, why risk it if it is? But he kept testing negative. He's fine. All 4 key players for Dallas are good to go as they take on the 49ers. Speaking of this game, I've got some final thoughts, if you don't mind me ranting a little bit here. Big media is hyping up the 49ers as, we're going to beat Dallas. This is a bad matchup for the Cowboys, blah, 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 blah. The Niners are a good team. Everything I'm about to say is not designed to be shitting on the 49ers. Not what I'm doing. I respect what they've done this year. They've done a great job. They had a miracle, incredible comeback against the Rams. Cool. Michael Irvin is even a part of this sky is falling, Cowboys going to lose type of narrative I'm seeing. Here's what Michael said. As soon as I saw the matchup, I said, oh, God, not the Niners. I had friends texting me, this is great. We got the Niners. I was like, no, this is the worst straw. The worst straw. Shut up, guys. Stop being a bunch of yellow-bellied cowards. Don't be scared out there. Yes, the Niners are a good football team. Someone once said, if you expect disappointment, then you can never really be disappointed. Get that shit out of here. Absolutely not. I expect to win this game. And if the Cowboys don't win, I'm going to be really damn upset and really disappointed, and I'll probably be calling for jobs. Because this is a game the Cowboys should win. So Jimmy G, wannabe, award nominees, Bumblebee, whatever, Cowboys by 20, let's go. Bunch of cowards out there. Go Cowboys!